with you there, because she said something about 18 months before she nearly done something, right? So if I got to that point with an app, I'm sorry, my life and my family life would have to come first before any silly app. And if you felt that badly done to, why would you come back? Keep letting people come at you. I'm sorry, I don't believe it, not for a second. Thank you, my baby. I don't believe it, not for a second. So I think a lot of it's put on.
I think that it did show that they do bully her on there, and I think she didn't exactly name some people, but they come out of the woodwork and showed them themselves. But again,
yes, I've seen some clips and it still was going on and it wasn't nice.
But then again, she let them in the box, didn't she?
I was just going to say that again. I know you're on about. Then she let them people in the box. If you were getting bullied by these people, if you were getting bullied by these people, why are you going to let them in the box? And you know exactly. She wanted them to say something, and she wanted the people to gift her to feel sorry for. I'm sorry. No, enough's enough. And I think, yes, listen, that's her right to feel that way. But why put yourself through that torture, still coming on this app every day, still listening to what people are saying and then coming on and speaking about it?
Well, I said to her the other day, when you can go sub-comments, sub-lives.
Yes,
so
she won't do that. She won't do that because I think it's an attention thing, I'll be truthful.
I think with her, like what bugged me the other day is, she was talking about her appearance. Now, it's not funny, no one should mock it, etc.
It's not, because it's not her fault, that.
And then, within the same breath, she started laughing about all of the stuff what people have said about Alex. So you've got to draw a line, so you don't call someone else's appearance when you've literally just been crying about yours. Like, you draw the line there.
I agree. It's like people, when they come on and they're very offended at what things that's been said. Like, I have seen a few videos, I'm not going to lie, about the Poison, Father Jack, and the Canadian Grey Bush, is how it's called, having the says about me, right? But listen, afternoon, my Steph, she reads every comment, does she? So how can they go on about what people say when they have said the worst of the worst on the app back to people, and everything that you can think of? Hey, my top Willie, how are you, my baby? How can people sit and go on about things when it's like me? Yes, I can have a clap back, right? And I can have my opinion on it, but how can you go in, like the Canadian one was saying, that Pearl, how can that Pearl go in, sit there on the morals when blah, 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 blah? Because why I can is because I've never, ever, ever put a child's photo out, making people believe it's me, when how do you know they're not ham-shanking over that photo? Because it's got to be in them kind of conversations, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. But this is the thing with them, right? So they always drop, this person's that person's this. But each and every one of them, if you go back and look, you'll see them all. Zach, they like to call people racist. Zach has been openly outed a trillion times as racist.
Did you see, when Father Jack was singing that song about me being a racist, who was she sat in the box with? Zach. He was squirming like a little pig.
If
he just wanted to sing that song.
When they're all in a box together, Pearl, it's awkward. Listen to how they speak. Yeah. It's awkward conversation. They all hate one another. It's the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what it is with them all. And that Hockers and fucking John in the middle of the ocean, how them two both sat there calling Annette fat is beyond me.
Well, listen, that with John in the middle of the ocean, they've gone on for years, and she's done some awful things to him over the years.
Yeah, I've seen him briefly because Annette's not someone that I've ever really watched, to be honest.
Right. But listen, John sometimes comes in here. So you've got to speak on both sides here. Yes, he's done things, but he's outed her for her wrong things that she's done. Right? And she didn't like it and she went in and then she tried to spin it around that he was picking on her. And I'm not going to say he hasn't picked on her. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he's got a cause as to why he has gone for her.
Thank you, me baby. You don't have to do that. Thank you.
I think he has got a cause of what he's going for her for. And if he stuck to that, people would back him more because she has done stuff on her, like the majority.
He has. He has, let's not like painted in rose-coloured glasses. She very much has, the same as I have.
When he drops all of that, though, and then starts sitting with them people and just starts with a nasty name calling, it loses all credibility then.
Yeah, like the Canadian one. Like, she'll go in and, I seen a video of her the other day, right? Just because she's such in the Canada one, it was what does she call him again? Yogi Bear with these Temu teeth. If I was coming over, I might take a trip over to England and blah, de, blah, de, blah. Right, you Canadian one, listen. Like, she wanted a reaction out of Alex. But if she wants to ever pop across to England, I'm sure there's lots of women that will have that conversation with her. So you don't have to go to a man wanting to paint him out as something bad when there is lots of women and all your age, like that would have that conversation with you. So if ever you want to pop across to little old England, feel free. There's a lot of people that would have a conversation with you because you think you're untouchable. You and that little lollipop that sits next to you every night, like that hasn't got a brain to think for himself and certainly hasn't got a backbone.
The thing is, with them, they're all sat there. And it was only yesterday I was having a conversation about TikTokers.
Yeah.
They all sit there. Like, if I said something and someone come to my house, I'd open that door and then we'd just have it there. But they'll mouth and they'll say the most nastiest of things. Like, Elphaba, for instance, threatened to batter someone. That person, seen them in the street, walked straight over and went, go on, fucking hit me then, and kicked off. And then they go running straight to the police.
Yeah.
They need to realise that.
There's a lot of people on here like that, though, because I've seen a few. It was like...
it will catch up with them one day.
Well, listen, there is a certain few on here that gives it the big I am, and they've been on live when they've been approached, and they've actually cracked the knickers. Where's this big I am when they were saying, I'll do this and do that and do that, and then a viewer comes up, so all on lives, and then they just make a mess everywhere, don't they? See, Millen and Mama Kaz, like Mama Kaz definitely showed him who was the boss there.
Mama Kaz pasted him.
Yeah, exactly. And that was charity, no harm, because, again, Millen gives it the big I am, but she went there and showed him who was boss. You know what I'm saying? So he wants to stop it with saying he's going to do this, that and the other. But even like the SS one, him and her was out one day and then didn't somebody approach him in the shopping centre? She's forever online saying, you wouldn't pull up in real life and you wouldn't do this in real life. Somebody actually did, and then the ass fell out.
Have you never seen the White Maggot when someone goes over to it? It's going, who are you approaching? I'm famous.
And that's what I'm saying. You sit on here and you say all of these things. Someday you're going to bump into people, and then everybody's reaction is justified because you said that many vile things online. You can't expect people to be, oh, hello, how are you? It's okay, I'm not bothered what you say because now I've met you in person. People's going to pull these people up in real life.
Well, see, they all say, oh, well, when you meet them in real life, they're not like that. You tell me one person that would come walking over to you, for instance, in the middle of the street and tell you to do what that fucking thing did to your own grandchild.
Exactly. Listen,
No one would have that energy.
It was
No one
my
would have that
choice not
energy.
to move on from that. But like I say, everything in the universe is meant, and one of these days I know we're going to cross paths. Then we'll have that little conversation about that then. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I just mean in general, not a one of them would speak to people the way that they do out on the street.
exactly. A million percent.
Dan, would you have the same energy?
I'd fucking exceed my energy. I've watched myself on here. I'd have lots of energy for you though, Matt. If you bring the stamina.
See, I'm not just singing
Oh,
it,
yeah?
Dina. I promise you, if somebody upset me that much and you bumped into them in real life, 1,000,000% I'd have the same energy. But not for it to be done on camera for a little few views, a little few presents, people to talk about you. Without the camera, let's see, have they got that same energy?
Well, look at loads of them when they kick off and then they go put the camera down and not a one of them do.
Yeah.
Or they go straight away.
Get most of them just on a
I'm
phone
live streaming,
call.
I'm live streaming.
They turn it around and be nice on a phone call. Do you know what I'm saying? So
All this is a weapon for them because no one's going to batter someone whilst they're on finger, on live, in front of everywhere. That's why they all do it. If someone kicks off, they go straight away, oh, I'm on live, you're on live. Because they're all frightened to death. Like I said last night, not a one of them can just walk down to fucking shops proper. Look at when they all go out. When do you ever
you're
see
on
them?
live stream, yeah, because they daren't go anywhere. Be out the live stream going, because then when somebody comes and pummelises them, well, then they've got all the evidence on there. So if
Correct.
you're going to be that cheeky, when people see each other in real life, don't be cheeky if you can't back it up offline,
Exactly.
and don't go live. So it's like your po informer or something. Do you know what I mean? Because that's
Well,
what
it
they're
is.
doing it
When
for.
they walk around the streets, they might as well be accompanied with the police.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to do that, despite what they think of them. You're not going to walk over to someone, same as I'm not, and smack them straight in the face, knowing that straight away you're going to get sent to prison.
When, like Father Jack, when do we know her to come out the house, go to
Come out the
Morris's
fucking
or to the
bedroom.
shop without the camera on? And do you know for why? Because she needs it for protection. She thinks if she says to them and shows the screen, I'm live, that people's just going to walk away from her. Thank you, my Joey. Do you know what I'm saying? They have to have that live camera going. Why can't they be just them people that they are on screen without going live when they go anywhere? Because they can't. They cannot be trusted. They can't trust people, I should say, to just see them and not do anything. They need the evidence there. So then they can run to the paw and go and be little grassers.
When do they think it? When do they have nights out? When do they do absolutely anything?
How are you, my Joey? Exactly. It's like I would dare go anywhere at all and have a night out. I would dare go any out and part of the country, anywhere. And you see me, I don't go live wherever I go. Yes, sometimes I'll come on live and do things, or I'll knock a little video out while I'm there. But I would dare go anywhere because I would still be that same person in real life. And I wouldn't switch your camera on to have evidence. Like, if you have your little discussion, you have it, and whichever way you come out of it, you've had the discussion, you've had the kahoonies to do that in real life, not just all for a camera. My
Exactly.
Jen. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, my Jenna, how are you? So, yeah.
Shite. Anyway, I'm going to jump down because I need to.
Listen, everybody, I've been sat here, yes, myself. I was only coming on for half an hour, and then we've gone into the conversations. So listen, because look, as you say, I haven't even cleaned up yet.
Right, give me a finger, give me a ring in a bit, because I've got something to tell you about something.
Oh, don't be a fucking snake. Just say it out.
Hey, as soon as I put this live down, I'm ringing you immediately.
All right then.
Because you know I'm a nosy fucker and I want to know. So everybody, thank you very, very much for coming in, listening to me. I've went on with my little rants, haven't I, this morning, but I thought I'll just come and see you. I'll see